welcome to session 4 of our remedial intervention program. Now this is really getting exciting as we are starting to integrate more and more perceptual skills. The specific perceptual skill that we're going to look at today is reasoning and association. Now association is the ability to associate objects. On a very basic level we can explain it as the paintbrush belongs with the paint. But our children also need to be able to verbalize why certain objects belong together. Reasoning, on the other hand, is the ability to think about problems and to apply strategies to solve those problems. Now you would ask me, but why do our kids need these skills? The ability to reason enables our children to absorb knowledge like little sponges. It helps them to understand the world around them, and it helps them to make decisions. For today's reasoning skills, we're going to need a few items. Firstly, we're going to need a plastic basket like this. If you do not have that, a box will work very well. Then we will also need a piece of wool. We would need tongs or tweezers, and then any small little toys from your child's room. Right. Then we're going to make our own association card. Right, we can do this very easy ourselves by using magazine pictures, and we're going to cut them out and stick it onto the cardboard. If you do not have a colored cardboard, it doesn't matter at all. We can also stick it onto a cereal box. Right, the pictures we're going to sort and cut out and stick must be pictures that belong together. Like over here, I used milk and cheese because we use milk to make cheese. Right, so this is just to develop their reasoning skills. The children will have to point out which objects belong together, but they also need to tell us why they belong together. Then we're also going to move on to auditory skills, to reason more on an auditory basis. And there we won't need anything, but I will give you a few ideas on what you can use, what kind of questions you can ask the children to lead them to develop their reasoning skills on an auditory level. Right. Now we're going to call Bailey and Ava to show you exactly what we have in mind with these activities. We're going to show you how to use our spider web, we're going to show you how to use the association card, and we're going to give you some clues on what we can use on auditory level. Right, parents, first we're going to show you how to use our homemade spider web. Right, I'm going to give Ava and Bailey some clues, and they need to take out that specific object by using these tongs or by using tweezers. Right, Ava, you take this. I'm going to give you a clue. You listen to the clue first. I can see something. It is white, it's an animal, and it likes to eat carrots. What is that?
A bunny.
Try to take it out, but don't touch the spider web. The important thing here is they need to concentrate, and at the same time we're incorporating fine motor skills because they must try not to touch the spider web. Right, Bailey, let me think of something. I'm thinking of a person. She lives in a castle and she wears a crown. Who's that? Say the name. Look. What is that?
A crown.
Help her. It's a
princess. A princess.
Okay. Whoa, careful. Try not to touch the spider web. Try. There we go. You can see how those fine muscles are working. Well done. Right, parents and teachers, now we're going to show you how to use our association card, which we made ourselves. Ava, I want you to have a good look at this. Can you find two things that belong together?
Yes.
What can you see?
Balloons go to the cake.
The balloons go to the cake. Now, a very important aspect of reasoning is the children must tell you why they say so. So, Ava, why do you say the balloons belong with the cake?
Because it's a party.
Because it's a party and you need balloons and a cake. And can you tell me something else that belong together? What can you see?
The bee and the flower got together.
The bee and the flower. Why?
Because the bee like nectar.
Nectar. Yes, the bee gets nectar from the flower. That's clever, clever, clever. And let's do one more. What else can you see that belong together?
The egg got to the chicken.
The egg and the hen, or the egg and the chicken. That's very good. Why?
Because the chicken Papa
Lays the egg. Let's say that sentence again. The chicken.
lays an egg.
Very, very good. Well done. Right, now we're going to work on auditory level, and I'm going to ask Ava some questions. Ava, I am thinking of a nest. What would you say belongs with a nest?
A bird.
Why a bird?
Because it needs somewhere to live.
A bird needs somewhere to live, and it lives in a...
Nest.
Well done. Okay, I'm thinking of a book. What would you say belongs with a book?
With a pencil.
Okay, say nice and loud. A
Pencil.
pencil. Why do you say a pencil belongs with a book?
Because you need to write the notes.
Yes, because you need to write in your book. That's excellent. Let me ask you one last question. What do you think belongs with a shoe?
A sock.
A sock. And why is that so?
Because if you wear a shoe, then your feet will get coated in the shoe.
Yes.
You don't need a shoe.
That's right. You need your sock in order to be able to wear your shoe. That is excellent.